record. So ideally in Forex, there are three main areas that if you master, you can now call yourself a successful trader. And number one is a strategy. I'm sure if maybe you have been doing Forex for some time, umekuwa unatafuta strategy for so long, and there are so many strategies. There are thousands of strategies, but strategies does not carry the day. It only carries 10% in Forex market. So, and it is important to have a good strategy, because if you have a strategy with a good win rate, plus now the other features that I'm going to train us, you'll be good to go. So the first thing that you'll have to get to understand well in Forex is the strategy. Then about 30% is what we call risk management. How you position yourself in the market. It carries about 30%. I will also be taking you through. This part is now the part that will help us forget the idea of maybe blowing the account. Wachana ile ya kusema, but now applying it practically. Even if you have traded for the whole month, even if you have lost the trade, akuna, there's nothing to do with maybe blowing an account. And now the last part is the psychology, the class that I'm now doing with the other class. So psychology is very key, and it's about 60%. So without proper psychology, you can have good strategy, and from experience, everyone who starts Forex, including me at my initial stages, we are looking for strategies. Unapata unaambiwa this strategy works well, unatry, wakati inaanza kulose umeachana nayo. You also told this one works well, you try it again, you mess up. But we are not told that strategy is not the main thing in Forex. Strategy only is one of the things. Yes, I have the best strategy. BTMM is one of the best strategies, and if you are following in our group, because I usually do my analysis live, very few people in Nairobi here, even who claim to be trainers, can show you what is happening in the market. Even when they lose, they send the setup, they will just train you using history. Very few will take you through the live market, and that is what is maybe different. That makes me different from others, because if you are following in the other group, you will see me sending up the setup, what we expect from the market, how the kind of trades we can consider taking, sending the trades, the results, either it's positive or negative, because I know what I'm doing and I'm sure of everything that we are covering. So maybe we start with now, maybe just to hear from us, kila mtu aseme if maybe you are beginner from zero or you have been trading for a while, then we proceed. Just 10 seconds each one of us. Agnes, I know her.
I've been trading for a while, but I still want to know some more.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Mr. Karanja.
Okay. I have not traded on live account.
Okay.
I have been just doing demonstration.
Okay.
Demo account.
Okay.
Yeah.
Midega.
I've never traded directly myself. I've used somebody else and I've lost money. Hence the need to want to learn.
Okay. Moses.
For myself, I've traded for a while. I'm still a beginner, so I still want to learn.
Okay. Vivian, Kamau.
I have never traded before. I am starting from zero now.
Okay. Mash.
I am a trader. I've traded for a while. Just here to attend and assist the others.
Okay. This one, there's a person who has joined the phone, Technocamon and Kibet.
My name is Daniel. I've tried trading before, but it was not successful. So
Okay.
I want to learn.
Okay. So I will suggest that we just start from the beginning, because most of us, it seems that we have the background knowledge of Forex, except maybe one or two people. So what we'll do, maybe I will just start from the beginning, just to let me break down on what we are going to go through. We are going to start with the introduction to Forex. Which I will want us to do it within 2 classes. Introduction to Forex. Then we'll also touch, under introduction to Forex, we are going to cover what is Forex. Also, what is traded. Also, when to trade. Also, who trades. And we'll then move to Forex terminologies. Forex terminologies. This is just for the benefit of maybe who are starting from 0. Then after there, I will shift directly to the strategy, which is now beat the market maker strategy. After the introduction, we'll go directly to the strategy. Then after the strategy, let me just do it in caps. You can note these things. The format yenye tutakuwa tuna follow. Strategy. Then on the strategy, our strategy is beat the market maker, BTMM. Beat the market. The market. You know, most of us, we are just, maybe if you have been trading, you are trading without the knowledge that we have people in the market called the market makers, who are very key, and their impact in the market is so big, such that if you don't know what they are doing, it is hard for you to make money. You know, when we'll get there, maybe we'll introduce that topic to elewa vizuri. Their intention is also to make money in the market, and they have huge capital base. So they always move the market against the retail traders, against me and you. So for you to make money, you have to align yourself to them. You need to do what they are doing. So that is basically what we'll be covering on BTMM. How do you align yourself with the market maker, so that even if other indicators or other signals are telling you to buy, but from the knowledge of the market maker, you know that there is a possibility of market maker maybe doing a sell at this region, you will ignore the majority of traders, because as traders, you only carry about 6% of the Forex market. So 5 to 6. So you align yourself with the market makers, because they are the ones who maybe at a large extent controls the Forex market. So I think that is the backbone, and I will advise us at that point, be following very keenly, and every video, because we are recording, ensure you go back, revisit the video, ensure you master it, so that by the end of the class, as so many others have been doing in the past, you will have mastered the whole concept. Then after hapo, tutaingia kwa another topic, which is the risk management, which is also very key. When you cover risk management, maybe you'll also forget about blowing the account. Hakutakuwa na hiyo issue, utakuwa unasikia tu. Then lastly, we'll finish, we'll end up with psychology. So by the time we'll be starting psychology, tutakuwa tushaanza challenge. So by the time we are starting on psychology, with psychology, even the ongoing class, you can be joining the class, because psychology is helpful to everyone, even if as you are starting, now in the other class, I'm winding up on psychology. So you can also purpose to be going through, and the videos are already there in the Telegram group. Maybe if you are not on the Telegram group, you will maybe inbox me to send you the link. Okay, so that is basically what we are going to cover in this whole course. And I assure you, by the end of this course, if you are determined, you are focused, you will be able to make a difference. My intention in Forex is always to help many to get to a point of knowing that Forex is not a scam, or is not maybe a pyramid scheme kama venye watu wengi wanasema hii ni gambling. No. I want us to get to a point whereby you are trading consistently, you are doing it like any other business, and that is always my vision in this field of Forex. So it is good of you if you will be determined. Me, I'm always I will always be there to help us do that. Okay, so I think this is that is the introductory part of everything we are going to do. So let's just start with what is Forex. So when we talk of what is Forex, Forex is simply buying of one currency and selling of the other. Buying of one currency and selling of the other. So let's take an example of maybe you are in Kenya and you want to go to maybe US. You'll have to change, and you have your Kenya shillings. You'll have to change your Kenya shillings into US dollars. So ideally, you have participated in the Forex market because you may participate in the buying of one currency. You are selling the Kenya shillings and you are buying the US dollars. Okay, so the term Forex, kiangalianga venye huwa inaandikwa Forex, the first FO, you see, just a minute. So you see Forex, so your F and O stands for foreign. Foreign, and your X, your FOR ni Forex, then your X stands for exchange. So ukisikia watu wanasema FX and the rest of the thing, simply foreign exchange, whereby you are exchanging one currency against the other. Okay, so let's proceed. Sorry, let me undo this so that I can just clear that. So how do we make money in Forex? We make money in Forex through the difference in exchange rate. So the only way for us to make money in Forex is what? Is through the difference in the exchange rate. Okay, so we make money in Forex through the difference in exchange rate. Okay, so we make money, I will explain in Forex or in FX through the difference in exchange rate. So if I may ask, sahi, let's talk of Kenya shillings against dollar. So in case you are buying dollar sahi iko kama 120, and Kenya shillings, let me just be writing here ndio tuelewe vizuri. Tuseme uko hapa na Kenya shillings na uko na dola hapa USD. So $1 is equivalent to 100 Okay. But now if you have been to the exchange bureau, this rate is not always constant. Ina change. Kesho utaamka asubuhi uambie $1 imepanda mpaka 125. Or the other day you are told $1 has moved to 117 or 115. So if maybe the dollar has moved maybe from 125 to 120 or from 120 to 125, that difference ni how many? Ni kama 5 shillings. So that difference is the one that maybe you can say your profit in Forex. I may drop from 125 to 115, a difference of also 5 shillings. I'm just using it as an example. That is now our target in Forex is to get this difference. How will I know that maybe Kenya shillings against dollar has a possibility of moving maybe from 120 to 125? So if I have that knowledge, I will come when the maybe Kenya shillings is at 120 and place an order that will maybe for buy that will cause that to go to 125. So when the market moves from 120 to 125, you make the profit. Or maybe it is at 120 and with the knowledge and the strategy and so many factors that I will be taking us through, you understand that this currency will drop from 120 to 115. So with that understanding, you will automatically do what? Place an order to sell. So you know that this currency will drop. So what we ideally are doing in Forex is to now speculate the market direction or the possibility of change of rate in currency. So if you are able to do it correctly, then in the end of the day, you are able to make profits in the market. Hadi hapo sijui kama tuko sawa. If you are following, just confirmation from 1 or 2 people that we are following.
Yes, we are.
Okay.
Yes, we are.
Okay.
Yes, we are following.
Okay, thank you. So let's proceed. So also take note that Forex market is the largest market currently in the world with a business volume of about $7.5 trillion a day. So it's the largest market so far. The largest market, though crypto market pia inakuja kuja, the largest market with a business volume of about 7.5 as per 2022, $7.5 per day. So you see how big is the market. So with proper knowledge and if you know what you are doing in the market, it's an opportunity to those who are aware of what to do. But if you are not maybe aware of what to do in the market, then itakuwa kazi ngumu. But if you have the proper background and just as I've told you, if you're able to follow consistently through maybe the classes, by the end of it, you will be able to venture in this market and be able to make a profit. Only that I will not note, but it's also important to note that about 90 to 95% of people lose money in the market every single day. So for you to be on the safer side, unaona is only the margin of 5%. So for you to be on that 5%, you have to have mastered the 3 things I've just mentioned earlier. You have a good strategy, you know how to position yourself accordingly, and you have mastered the art of psychology, and I will be taking you through that. So it's very a few number of people are the ones who are in position to make money in the Forex market. Okay, the main markets, or the main, I'll just mention these as main markets. Main markets. We have the New York market, New York Stock Exchange. We have the London. New York is the biggest. London Stock Exchange. And Tokyo Stock Exchange market. So Tokyo in a deal na Asia, Japan, JPY currencies will get there. London, the currencies hizo za pound. Then New York, mostly ni dollar will get there. So their main markets or main stations tutakuwa tuna handle, tutakuwa na New York session, and London session and Asian session. When we'll get to understand when to trade Forex, get to know more about several sessions in the market. But the largest markets yenye inatradiwa sana ni hizi: New York Stock Exchange, London Stock Exchange, and Tokyo Stock Exchange market. To that point, I think we are done with what is Forex. The second thing is what is traded to Forex. Tukifanya hii class za leo, we finish with this introduction so that we go to strategy where everything lies. Itakuwa vizuri, but we don't want to rush also for the sake of those who are new. What is traded in Forex? What is traded in Forex? When I write FX, you understand FX is simply foreign exchange, buying of one currency and selling of the other. So because most of us are not new, what is traded in Forex, if I may ask, what is traded in Forex? Moses, how do you think is traded in Forex? Okay.
The different currencies.
So simply currencies. Now the same, what is traded in Forex is simply currencies.
Yes.
Ama huwa tunasema ama ni do, pesa, money. So basically tuna deal na pesa in the Forex market. Okay. So what you have to understand about this is that currencies are always grouped in pairs. Currencies are grouped in pairs. Currencies are grouped in pairs. So you cannot make an exchange of one currency against the same, maybe you cannot make an exchange of Kenya shillings alone. It has to be against a different currency. So example, wacha tutumie hii yetu ya Kenya, e.g. Wacha tutumie example ya Kenya shillings, dollar, USD against Kenya shillings. So I'll be doing this explanation, and if you are new, please take note of it. It's very important. So we have said what is traded in Forex, tuna trade pesa, simply money. And these currencies are grouped in pairs. And now, when you see currencies are each currency are represented or is represented by 3 letters. So unapata kama hiyo ni US dollar. Maybe any person with understanding of maybe the definition of these 3, USD. Nani anaweza sema? Anyone with the answer, especially those who are not new. USD, what is the meaning of USD? Maybe in full. Anyone, you can just unmute your mic.
The first 2 letters represent the country, and the last letter represents the initial of the currency that the country uses.
Correct. So the first 2 letters represent the country. Kama hapa ni United States. Then the last one represents the name of the currency, dollar. So D for dollar and US for United States. United States. Haya, hii ya Kenya case o cash. Acha mtu mwingine atuambie hiyo cash, maybe for example. Who is there to tell us that? Sakaranja? Yes. The first
Kenya shillings. Kenya shillings.
So yeah, the first 2 letters represent the country Kenya. The last one is the shilling.
Yeah.
Okay, so to that point, I think we are following. So another thing that it is important to note is that now you see the currencies are in pairs. So the first one in the pair, you cannot make an exchange of a currency against itself at Kenya shillings against Kenya shillings, unless kama nikubadilisha tao upewe 502. But if it's to trade, lazima it has to be a currency against each a different currency. So the first one in the pair, this is important to note. First one in the pair is the stronger one. And it's called, kama mtu anajua inaitwa nini? It's called base currency, correct. Base currency. So the other one, the second one in the pair is called the quote. So tuniweke hapa comma. Oh, ni use this one. Same the second one in the pair is usually called the quote currency. I got Grace, naweza taka tumalize hii introduction either by tomorrow tukuwe tumemaliza, ama leo tuisukume, then tomorrow we finish, then we go to BTMM because that is where everything lies. Mwenye atafollow your class to the end, you will testify, utasema yenyewe, I now see the light. Okay, so as you can see, we have said the first one in the pair is usually the stronger one. So for the case of Kenya shillings against US dollar, which one should come first? Huyu mtu amejoin na Rem. Now, you know, I don't know your name. Maybe if you have just joined with the phone. Rem C11. Which one will be the first in the pair? Techno. We were Techno Common. What will be the first one in the pair? Kenya shillings and dollar. From the statement here, the first one in the pair is the stronger one.
Kenya shillings.
I think the dollar.
Dollar.
No.
Someone else?
The US dollar.
Yes, dollar. Okay. So definitely we have seen the first one in the pair is the stronger one. So it is the first one. It should be the stronger one. So against Kenya shillings na dollar, unajua dollar moja is the same as how many? 120 Kenya shillings. So definitely we start with the stronger one. The stronger one for this case is the dollar. So it will be USD against Kenya shillings. Okay. So US is the stronger, whereby lazima useme one. The first one in the pair is usually equated as one. That is also important. Nataka sijaandika utajiandikia. The first one in the pair is usually equated as one, whereby you have to say one Kenya shilling, one US dollar is equivalent to 121 or 120 Kenya shillings. So I think to that point, tuko sawa. So we are now moving to the categories of currencies. The three main categories or currencies are classified in three main categories. So let's move there. Currencies, classification of currencies. Classification of currency. So under the classification of currencies, maybe if you have an idea, number one, we have what we call the major
currencies.
Major currencies. Number two,
Exotic currencies.
Number two, we have minor, then exotics. Okay, minor. Minor also called, another name for minor, if maybe you know, usually call them crosses or cross. And number three, we have the exotics. Exotic pairs. So these are the three main classification of currencies. Like for our case, me wanna trade two major currencies, and I will tell you why. So we'll learn to know all of them, but when we get to trade, tutapata tuna trade to if you are my student, tutabase tu kwa major. Kitu yenye tutakuwa na trade, maybe apart from the major currencies, tutakuwa na trade sa gold, XAU. But my currencies are usually the major currencies. So examples of what are major currencies? Major currencies are simply currencies paired against the US dollars. So they are simply currencies of major economies. Tukisema against US dollar, unaweza sema Kenya shillings. So currencies of major economy or economies in the world paired against the USD. Okay. United States dollar. When I now write USD, unaelewa is against the United States dollar. Another thing that you should note about the major currencies, they are the most traded pairs globally. Most traded pairs globally. So, in other words, there is less risk involved in trading the major currencies. Like the broker, if you don't know the broker or if you are new, the broker charges you less. Okay, the first Zoom is ending, so let me send the other link. I'm sending in the group. So if you are not in the group, maybe you'll text me. I'm sending the link in the new group. So join immediately so that we complete the introduction. Then maybe we'll stop there, then tomorrow to Malaysia. So I'm sending the new link immediately. Please, let's join immediately so that we wind by exactly 9 to go to Memaliza. Okay.